Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Let's see if there's a way. Troy, are you there? If you're there, let me know. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let's see if I can get this going here. Oh, thank God. It's really weird because there's like a little few bars on the bottom and you can't, it's supposed to be like a monitor and it just doesn't show that anything's happening. But if you guys can hear me, that's awesome. Thank God. Well, sorry I'm an hour late. I got to not look at this and I got to look at you guys. So, but I want to see the comments. So sorry if I'm looking off camera. So here's what happened. Wait, I got my camera above too. Check me out. Hold up. Ready for this? Boom, hit the switch. And then, oh, what's going on with that? Why do I see two of those? Let's see. Can you guys see? That seems strange. Let's see if I cut back here and then I cut to this. Do you see like a weird black bar on the right? Like, does this not look like a nice even picture? It looks like something real weird's happening. Please bear with me for a second. We're just going to try and get this figured out. It looks weird, right? Right weird if it looks weird. We're going to figure it out. We're getting the lumps out. So here's what happened. I went to go drop all the pouches off at the post office. There was a trillion boxes and packages already in there because I got there in the afternoon, which was after the drop. Thank you, everyone, by the way, for your orders. That was like the craziest drop I ever did. I think it was like less than 10 seconds sellout. It was unbelievable. So thank you very much. I'm really excited to get the pouches into the world. I have a few with me here today that we're going to check out. And yeah, you know, I drove over here. I was like, this is going to be a piece of cake. It's warm out. People are rollerblading, ironically. Birds are eating like street pizza, soon to be street vomit because the weather's going to be warm and people are going to be partying and puking and stuff, which is disgusting. I apologize, but it's just the way it is in New York. And then, man, I just took a turn for the worse, literally down the street by my studio, which is where I am now. It's pretty dark back there, but you know, again, working on the lighting and stuff. Oh yeah, should probably turn a light on. Well, that's all right. There's nothing to see back there. Anyway, so there was this crazy traffic situation going on, and long story short, apparently they were ripping up literally the street in front of my studio today, which I couldn't have planned any worse for this random spontaneous thing. And let me just switch back to this again. I don't know what's happening with this connection, so we're gonna figure it out for another day. But for right now, you can see I got this Black Magic mini Atom Mini. And please let me know also if this is mirrored for you guys or if it's just mirrored for me. This thing keeps dying on me. Ay. I'm going to figure out switch live from camera 1 to camera 2. And yeah, I guess I got to figure that little guy out, but it's all good. My buddy Dan told me about this little switcher thing a while ago, and I kind of had it in the back of my head, but I was like, I don't want to deal with switching stuff live. And then, as I mentioned on Facebook and Instagram, I just kind of felt like the podcast needs a visual element. And like, how cool is it that I could just show you guys a pouch and then show you the stuff in it? It just seems like it makes way more sense. You know what I mean? So I think that not too bad, bearable. Oh yeah, you mean this weird view? It looks like a filter on a this looks like one of those layouts that like influencers do when they travel, when they have like hit the fade to black button there. My bad. This looks like one of those influencer layouts when they go to Tulum and they're like, take me back, and they got 3 different pictures or whatever laid out. Anyway, Sorry for the delay. I literally just tried to figure out this machine and the software within 15 minutes of getting here. It took me like an hour to get here. Usually takes me 20 minutes. So it's just been a day, but everything's cool. Again, thank you guys for the orders. Let me see what you guys are talking about, and we can just jump into like a little convo action. Jeff P is in the building. Sven is here. Bunch of you guys here. I appreciate it. You do lag a bit when you switch cameras. There's like a little half-second switch over, a little maneuver there. But man, let me see one more time here with this little above joint. You can see what we got going here. Let me see if it's even in video mode or what. It is in video mode, but it's not. I don't know. I got to look it up. It's all good. And now it looks like that, which is very strange. All right. So we got some, but it's all good. We're going to get there. Anyway, so let's take a look at the pouches, because this was, again, just a little test stream. Yeah, the overhead camera is doing this. I wonder what's happening. That's bizarre, isn't it? It's blue. I wonder if I just take it out of... What's worse, the crotch shot or the blue? I think we'll stick with the blue for now. So let's see if we do this. And we go back to photo. Wow, that's crazy. All right. I think perhaps this cable's too long and the camera is upset, and that might be what the issue is. That looks better. It's still a little bit terrible, but not super terrible. So at least we can see this. Again, I will figure this out. Blue Man Group. So here is the pouch that dropped today. And I don't mean to do like a shameless plug, but I just don't really have anything planned. And I just literally wanted to make sure that all this gear worked. And so far, this looks pretty decent. So luck of the draw with this, and I think it'll probably turn off on me again. So I might have to download some kind of firmware update or something like that. But for now, we'll get this going. So if you guys were able to snag a pouch today, drop a thumbs up in the little chat there. But this is kind of like a pretty packed layout. There's still room for like a cable or something else there, and then there's room for like one more thing in here. And I have been shipping them with a cleaning cloth, so that way when you close your pouch and you have a ton of stuff in here, it won't scratch up against each other. So just my little, my little gift to you. Let's see, keep this thing awake. Yo, what's going on, everybody that's just joining? Oh no, a lot of thumbs down. Well, I'm gonna have more. Let me switch back. I'm gonna have more pouches in the next month. Well, I guess next month is in like 2 days, isn't it? But in May, I'm gonna have more pouches. I'm gonna have the camo ones, which you see here, and of course, not with the patches and the Scoopy Loop speed, because I'm sure someone will email me angrily confused why it didn't come fully loaded. But yeah, let's switch back to the top view. And this is the inside of the, sorry, this is mirrored for me, which is odd and I hate it. So that's what this looks like. The duck camo hoodie. So this hoodie is from, I think it's from Madewell. I don't know. Let's see. Madewell? What does that say? Wallace and Barnes or Madewell? I'm not sure. Either way, J. Crew owns Madewell. So if it's Wallace and Barnes, it's by J. Crew. If it's Madewell, it's also J. Crew. Anyway, back to the overhead cam. Don't have this really fully loaded, but you can kind of get an idea. This is basically the same loadout as this. God, this overhead camera is sick. I love it. Once I get it figured out, it's gonna be really good. But this is nice because I can just basically leave this set up, and the fact that I could just switch between the cameras so easily and just hop on here and just chat with you guys, I think it's just gonna make it just so much easier. And in terms of doing a podcast, this is almost like a more interactive podcast because if you guys want to ask me stuff or ask me to show you something, like Stefan's, let's go back to the overhead cam. Stefan, oh, again, it's shutting off on me. So, oh, you know what it is? When it shuts off and gets angry, um, weird things happen. All right, we'll rock with this for now. So you can see like Stefan Brunner. He's a dude in Switzerland. Sorry again for the goofy little situation I've got here, but I will get it figured out. Like if you guys wanted to see one of these a little closer up or check out some features of stuff, I think this is just a cool format to just kind of look at everything. This wire is going to be black the next time you see me on here because this is not happening. Um, and yeah, I'm just going to get everything dialed in one day at a time. It's going to be fine. Everything's okay. And like I said, I literally opened the box to this Atom Mini. I don't even know what it's called. I opened the box to it 5 seconds after I walked in the door. I was unraveling cables, plugging everything in, and here we are. But I don't know. And I will have some stuff like bullet pointed in the future. I'm not just going to come in here and ramble like a lunatic. I mean, I probably will a little bit, but there will be a little bit more method to the madness. So it's not just nonsense. But yeah, just like I said, I wanted to get this tested out, wanted to see what's going on with all this gear and just make sure everything works. Clearly, the overhead camera is not happy, but we're going to figure it out. It's going to be okay. Anyway, let's check in on the old comments here. Beer bomb drops soon. I actually have some brass on the table back there, brass beer bombs, and I need to QC them. I need to antique them. I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I'm going to try to have those for next Friday. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it should work out just fine. And I'm going to try and hold some back for Blade Show. Um, I think I'm gonna be able to bring, like, a decent amount of stuff. I mean, not anything crazy, but I wanna try and make sure everybody can get something if they're at Blade Show. I don't know how many people are gonna be at Blade Show, that are looking for beer bombs, but I think it's gonna be a great time. I have only been to a Blade Show, let alone many Blade shows, but, yeah, I've been to one in 2017. Obviously, this is my first time exhibiting, so I'm really excited. I'm pumped to meet all you guys that are going. I'm pumped to see all, my maker buddies and just get in the mix, even though I'm in the small room this time, but, I kinda signed up a little bit late. I really wasn't planning on doing it, but I decided to do it a little bit later on. I thought the AGP would have orange interior, or is that an option? Make pre-order international, please. David Hum. So back to the broken and not even turned on overhead cam. Oh, we're blue again. Hold on. Let's do this. Guys, this thing is, when I get it working, it's going to be special. I promise. I absolutely promise. Let's see what we got on this one. Close enough. So the orange interior, again, it's mirrored. Orange interior is on the camo one. The black is on the black. So there's black on black and there's woodland and orange. However, in the future, once this batch is done, I'll probably do something else just to mix it up. I'll probably do black with like a high vis interior or something like that. I personally like a high vis interior on my gear because it's just easier to see. Most of us have a ton of black gear, so it just pops a little bit better. And if you're digging through a backpack like me at work, it's just so much easier to see if you have like a little light on in there. By the way, these lights are awesome. Go back to camera overhead cam. The split view super filter here I think this is also a little dark or a little bright. Let me go a little darker, too dark. There we go. So this little light here, this is the tube night core, and it is on very dim. There we go. This light, I have like 2 in my backpack in different compartments, and it's sick. And if you were in your backpack trying to find a piece of gear with this, I can't turn this light, the big light off because I don't have my remote handy, but this thing is really struggling, this overhead cam, isn't it? Wow. Come on, dude. There we go. This one of these lights is like $10. They're so nice to have. They charge with a mini USB, which is a little outdated, and I can't even open it because science and physics. But it's actually pretty easy to open. It's just I'm just having a day. Let me switch back to the front camera. But yeah, these flashlights are awesome. It's called a Night Core Tube, and you can get them on Amazon in like 10 different colors. Put them in every bag you have. They're so sick. And I charge them like once in a blue. They last a long time. Let me catch up with the comments here. Would love to see an all black exterior, orange interior in the future. I think that's a great idea. I'll probably do something like that. I really love the way this orange looks in person. It's kind of like it's photographing a little bit, like if I hold it to the light, it looks nuclear, but this is more representative of the way it looks. And I think it came out really good. The really cool thing about this is that there's like padding in it, which is really nice. So that's a nice touch. I'm not in the, what do you call it? It's under the lining, obviously. Let's see what else. These look so cool. Thank you very much, Ruben. Congrats on the pouch launch today, Tom. Very happy I scored one. What does V2 look like further down the line? I know you mentioned black with high vis as a possibility before. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a plan for a V2, like a changed, updated version of these right now. There are other pouches and storage type things that I want to make. I want to make some sort of, well, I don't want to say, because if I don't make it, you guys are going to be mad at me. But there's other things that I want to make, and I really like the layout of this pouch. You can ask my wife. She basically saw me drawing pouches and stuff before I even really got into EDC. I always wanted to do like a backpack company, but I just didn't have any reason to do it. I was just kind of, I'm just a nerd, and I think there's a lot of us that chase the high of a perfect backpack, which sounds so funny, but I know it's true because I have conversations with you guys all the time about this stuff, and my buddies over here in New York that I work with, we love to nerd out about backpacks. So I know it's a thing, and whatever. Long story short is I've wanted to make a pouch for a really long time, and I've had Maxpedition pouches. I'm blanking on other names. I want to do like a pouch episode where I show like 5 awesome pouches. Garage built gear pouches are awesome. But this one that I made, I really like because it's got the internal storage zipper, it's got an external storage zipper, the patch field for all your the Velcro field, excuse me, for all your patches is on the outside. And it lets you hold so much stuff that we like to carry on a daily basis. It's awesome. I really love this design. I'm so happy with it. It came out great. I'm very excited. And I can't wait to start seeing them all on Instagram from you guys and on Facebook in the group. Let's see what else we got here. 8mm filter. Yeah, that's what the top view looks like. Oh, the camera's off again. Hang on. Let's wake it up. Come on, buddy. Oh, we're back to blue. It seems like it's cycling through the struggle, but it's cool. We're live. We're almost 20 minutes deep. That really flew by pretty quick. I'm not going to lie. All right. I'm going to give up on the overhead cam today, but that's okay. Beta interactive podcast. That's exactly what it is. What else? I wish I could switch this to the left side. Pop out chat. There it is. What else? Feed got super sketch for me. Am I alone here? You must have. Did you just join Stories World? No, you've been on here for a minute. Audio is fine. Getting mixed reviews from you guys. Is the audio okay? I hope so. Podcast woes. Get it out the way. I will have a table at Blade. So I'm 41C. That's going to be in the smaller room, which they don't like it being called the small room, but it's what it is. It's not the main room, it's the other room. I believe it's called the ballroom. So I'll have a table. I'm kind of on the end. I'll upload a map. I'll post a map of exactly where I'm going to be. I'm actually 2 rows away from Scoopy Loops and Nice Guy Machine Co. I don't know where anyone else is, but I just know that they're going to be close to me, which is awesome. So that'll be fun. What else? What else? Trapper Keeper. I have a few Trapper Keepers left. I have a I don't want to say a ton, but for me, it's a ton of Cerakote stuff that's out with TFC right now, and I'm really excited. Eddie, who, if you guys don't know Eddie, he runs OEG EDC, One Eyed Ghost, and you can see the beautiful pry bar right here. Oh, sorry. See if I can get that in focus there. Yep, yep. With the Lynch pocket clip on the back. Anyway, so Eddie works at TFC. He sprays all the beer bombs. He's amazing. And I'm going to have him on as a guest in probably a month. And that'll be really fun because he's very fun to talk to. And he's so funny. So we're going to have a nice time. And you guys won't want to miss that. So let's hang out for like a couple more minutes and then I'll wrap this up because I'm getting hungry and this took way too long. Let me see what else is going on here. Exactly. I don't own a gun, let alone many guns. Can you even say the G word on YouTube or do you get flagged? Any titanium ones coming? Yes, definitely. I actually am having TFP. Sorry, TFP. TFC. I'm exhausted. TFC is doing type 2 anodizing on a bunch of beer bombs, so it's going to be gray and they're going to look sick. It's like what they do with the aerospace stuff. It just looks really nice. It's got like not a glossy finish or shiny. Well, it's kind of shiny. It looks good, but it's going to be able to hide wear really well and it looks really nice. So I'm excited for that. What else we got here? Oh, wow. I didn't realize there was this many comments. Sorry. Let me buzz through these real quick. I have a bag problem. Yeah, the problem with backpacks, especially backpacks, is like if you get a bigger backpack, you just fill it with more stuff. So it's kind of crazy. International drop. I've been talking about an international drop for a while. The reason why I actually haven't done a podcast in a long time is because I had some really bad back pain and I honestly was miserable. I didn't really care to talk about anything. I just wanted to not feel like garbage and I just felt really bad. I actually went to a spine surgeon. I got an MRI. He wants to do surgery. So I'm pretty disappointed. I've had problems for like 10 years, but I haven't really given it a fair shake with physical therapy. So I'm going to keep at that for a little while, get a few more opinions from other doctors. But if you guys out there have had a discectomy, please shoot me a message on Facebook or Instagram and tell me how it went, because that is the route I'd rather go than a spine fusion, because that is crazy and I just don't want to do that. Let's see. Audio is good. Audio is good. Okay. How's the knife going? The knife is going really well. I'm getting revised prototypes in the mail on Monday. I'm really excited about it, and they should have. We just did like a little laser test with the logo and everything. So I don't know where it ended up exactly, but I'm going to see on Monday, and that'll be fine. But I'm really excited about the knives. I think they will be here probably in a couple months. I don't want to say for sure because you just never know with production. Sometimes things take way longer than you think they will, but They look really good. I'm really excited about them, and I know you guys have been giving me a lot of good feedback, so I'm pumped. Message retracted. Oh, damn. I didn't know you could do that. Are you going to do an OEG EDC collab? I'm open to a collab. We've talked about it before, I think, but we don't really, I don't know if did we talk about it? I'll talk to Eddie and we'll see. I would be so happy to do a collab with Eddie. But at least the podcast, well, whatever this is anymore, the YouTube channel, we're going to do something together on here, but I don't know if we'll collab on a tool. That would be pretty sweet. I'm sure we'll come up with something. Any more orange beer bombs in the works? Orange doesn't spray well, apparently, so probably not for a very long time, if ever. There are so many problems with orange, it just doesn't really work well, but it might be a color that could be on a splatter in the future. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We'll see at Blade Show. The Notorious EDC savings account. What else? Pumped for the knife. Grabbed my first beer bomb yesterday after wanting one forever. OD Green. Can't wait to get it in hand. Just starting my EDC. Oh, and the pouch giveaway. Thank you for reminding me. So, how are we going to do this? Let's see. Maybe I could do a little trivia. Okay, this is an easy one. First person to comment this, the correct answer will get a pouch of your choosing, either the black or the camo one. The answer is black. What year did the first beer bomb come out? Let's see who's got the answer. Nemerspin, you are correct. 2016. That's the year. Closed. I feel like I know who Nemerspin is. And if you don't want to dox yourself live on YouTube, you don't have to say. You can just message me on Facebook or Instagram or here. You can't message someone here. Jesus, I sound like I'm 100. I'm like, can you message someone on YouTube? I have no idea. No, you can't. 2016 was the year. I think I made 100 and like 15 were so bad. I had them made in America by someone who doesn't know about the EDC world. They butchered 15 of them or whatever, and I think I sold like 80 or something like that. 75 or 80. I can't remember the exact number, but these glasses are driving me crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, Dave. I thought it was you. That's awesome. So yeah, Dave, shoot me a text. We'll get you a pouch. But yeah, I appreciate you guys jumping on the live stream. Thank you for being patient. I really appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to doing this hopefully once every other week. And again, like I said, in the future, I'm going to have somewhat of structure to this, hopefully. And I can do like a podcast style thing, not a podcast. I keep saying podcast, but something a little bit more structured where I have something to talk about and show you guys. And then maybe we could do like a little Q&A towards the end. That would be pretty sweet, I think. I don't know if I'm going to upload these to a podcast platform because I don't know if people would want to listen to me fumbling with cameras for a half an hour, but maybe in the future it will be a little bit cleaner and I can upload those. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Again, keep an eye out for the camo pouches. I'm going to say maybe a couple weeks from now. I think next week I'd like to get some beer bombs into the world. I'll probably do some patches in between now and then. So keep an eye out for that. And I just have so much stuff that I want to get into the world, but it just takes so much work as a one-person show with a full-time job, and I'm just doing the best I can. So Appreciate your patience. Thank you for not yelling at me like a lot of people do, and, I'm just doing the best I can. But anyway, thank you guys. Have a great rest of your actually, have a great weekend. It's Friday. Have a great weekend, and I will be back before you know it. Now all I have to do is turn this stuff on, and I'm ready to roll, and I'm gonna figure out this overhead camera. I'm gonna make that my business. It's gonna be better next time. So, have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. Let me see if I could fade to black. Ooh, that's creepy. See ya.